That's a good sign. I think we're making some progress, yes. That's a good sign. Sign. We're making some Alright, so boom, 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 boom. Let's check and see what it looks like. It's stretched out and tiny, but it's better than not being able to see it at all. It's like last time I had to get used to it. Okay, welcome back, none and all. Welcome back, possibly people in the future. I am so sorry it took me all that time. I was going through some technical bullshit. I had processed a video. I needed to edit something, and I was processing a video, and suddenly it took about 3 hours longer than expected. So, fuck that shit. With that in mind, welcome back to Soulstorm. We are playing Orcs as last time. If I'm right, we are fighting in the Tau base. I think we're fighting in the Tau base anyway. So... what the... no, we were past that. Load. 1. Okay, we're starting a new campaign apparently, cause fuck that shit.
It was the sudden...
Right, so we'll pretend that didn't happen and start from scratch. Fucking hell. Anyway, my urge to play as Orcs is done now. So fuck it anyway, I suppose it's no real harm. So I get to pick now. Alright, so I'm not gonna play Orcs. Got Sisters of the Battle, gotta show my female pride. Space Marines for John the generic do-gooder, I guess. Tau for space communist hentai fun times. Dark Eldar for literal hentai fun times and probably not very fun for everyone involved. Eldar for boring and dying a lot. Gobax, how you doing, buddy? No worries. It's good that you can actually watch it, seeing how I'm like 4 hours late. Let's pick. Let us pick Space Marines. Nah, too obvious. Although I love the chain gun on the I love the chain gun on the Terminators. They just mow everything down. Tau are boring. Well, they're not boring, but I don't know. Space... fuck it. Bear! Yeah, I was playing as the Orcs, and then...
Welcome to the single-player campaign.
I was playing as the Orcs, and then for the past few times I've been playing this. Then I reloaded, and boom! I had all my saves had just vanished off the face of the earth. So fuck that shit. I'm gonna bring the Emperor's mercy down upon these filthy greenskins. Oh, yeah, my computer had been acting up, editing up that video. But now that it's edited up, how the hell am I going to transfer it? It's a huge chunk of shit. I might have to either ask, do they have Dropbox, or failing that, I might have to learn how to zip up a file. I like them too, but I like to use Necrons. I love Necrons, but they take forever just to get anywhere. The only race I don't like is the really weak ones. I mean, the Eldar and Dark Eldar look cool, but yeah, they're not the easiest thing to use. Anyway, Gabo, how are you? How are you keeping?
Yes, most beneficent one.
Hope you have been well.
721 initiated.
So we got a good base coming up. I wonder if anyone has tried to like hardcore mode this with Space Marines, where you can only have like a proper amount of like a company would be allowed.
Yes, Lord.
That would be hard as fuck. They need to change the rules a little bit. I like the orcs. One reason I like the orcs is because they
Yes, most beneficent one.
they can spawn those towers. Very useful.
Scouts in position.
Orcs, 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 orcs. Wow. I always thought the song should have got ended like that.
Xeno sighted.
Xeno sighted.
Under fire.
Space Marines at this point are more meme than
Defending objective. Scouts advance.
practical shit. I love the lore of Warhammer, so I watch a lot of lore videos. Arch Warhammer's pretty good for that, if you can get past the fact he's a little bit on the racist side. I like 40k lore much better in that regard. But I mean, Jesus, Arch's stuff on Rax he's been doing as of late has just been stuff of beauty.
Scouts here. Infiltrating enemy territory.
I guess seeing that we want orcs to not kill us, we don't want to go up close and personal.
Build routine 721 initiated.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Let's see, was there anything else? There's also, oh, what's his name? There's this guy who does fantasy Warhammer stuff using Total Warhammer 2.
Defending objective.
And like they're fan-made videos, and I really like that. I haven't watched all his stuff yet.
Here to serve.
Where's your love?
Build routine 721
Sweet.
initiated.
Need more love. So tomorrow I won't be doing it, and obviously because it's a Monday, but on Tuesday we'll be going back to the treadmill. So tune in for another exciting, sweaty event. And then on Wednesday, oh yeah, Wasted Wednesday, Warcraft 2, The Tides of Darkness. I always have to say it like that. I can't just call them. I can't just say Warcraft 2, or even Warcraft 2 Tides of Darkness. It has to be Warcraft 2, The Tides of Darkness. Which is on sale right now for GOG. It's going for like 30,
I await your instructions.
I think.
I shall obey.
Haha. He went a flying.
Routine 721 initiated.
Defending objective. Yes, my lord.
Okay.
Scouts advance.
Fighting 2 or 1? 1. Then on the weekend, I'm trying to get a Apex Legend game together. And also,
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
Scouts ready.
Boombox said he might be down playing Portal 2. I haven't played the multiplayer on that yet. So we have a lot to do over the week. Also, we'll do another running stream, of course.
Yes, Lord.
I don't know about those reviews though right now. To be entirely honest with you,
Yes, initiated.
not really feeling it. If the opportunity comes up, like if my urge to really comes up,
Yes,
like a
most
mighty
beneficent one.
phallus,
Build routine 7
then
to 1
I will
initiated.
I will
your
acquiesce to my
instructions.
urges. Maybe it's the running, I don't know. Maybe I'm just out of
Build routine 7 to 1
energy as much,
initiated.
but well, whatever.
Marine squad deployed. Denies faith.
Plus, I've been reading a lot more as of late, so I suppose I want to do that more. What the
Maintain
fuck?
attack formation. What's your order?
Huh.
Fear denies faith. Moving out. The Emperor protects. While the enemies of the Emperor
Nice.
still draw breath,
I had
there
the
can be no peace.
orange box too. We'll be playing obviously we'll be playing Portal 2, but I liked Portal 1.
Here to serve.
It was such a cool idea.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 7
The
to
orange
1
box was
initiated.
I think the orange box is probably the best selling compilation,
7 to 1 await your instructions.
at least the ones I can
Your
think of.
instructions.
Come on.
Build routine 7 to 1 initiated.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
I always find 2 heavy bolters and 2 missile launchers are just like the best thing for any Space Marine squad to have.
Scouts in position. Gathering intelligence.
Of course.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Kill him.
Fire in the hole!
Gotta slot you up, boys. Look at all these good bits to get. Stop hitting me. Zog it.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Scouts awaiting orders.
What would you have me do?
I await your instructions. Build routine 7 to 1 initiated.
Okay, level up.
Fire!
Let's get an attack zone, which might as well get some assault marines. The most weak-willed of all marines. Serial. I mean, if you need them for close combat, that's all well and good. It's just
Under fire!
they're good to pin troops down, I suppose. I'll hire this up a bit. Don't know about you, but it's pretty low on... Well, that might explain it.
Scouts ready. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
Here to serve.
I love the 40k
Build
universe.
routine
It's
7
so
to 1
weak.
initiated.
I actually can't think of anything weaker. Unless it's being outright ripped off.
Build routine 7 to 1 initiated.
Heresy grows from idleness.
To the point where it feels weird whenever they try to just do
Most
fun
beneficent
stuff.
one.
Like, here's an orc that can spend the rest of eternity hunting demons, and it's, well, actually orcs in general are like a leftover from the stuff in the 80s, back when they could have make a bit of fun at themselves. Good to have you here, Gob. Any of my normies, any of no one watches me as a fucking normie. Any of my normals who would show up probably were turned off by the fact I'm like 4 hours late, so. Then again, even if I was a crowded night, I'd still welcome you with open arms.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Fear denies faith.
That's right. Shoot him.
Praise the Emperor.
Alright.
Under fire.
Daka daka daka. Well.
At your command.
Yes,
I don't think relying on the
Scouts advance.
scouts to be our front line is the best idea. Just tossing it out there, you know. Alright. We'll upgrade on the move. We're Space Marines, damn it.
Confirm.
We can do whatever the fuck we want. Ah, damn it. I don't like the way it still connects even after you've assigned it. Remember the movie you watched with Evan? It was like yesterday, the one with aliens, the kids. Oh,
We stand ready.
Mac and Me.
Yes, Lord.
Is that the one?
Build routine
Everything was,
721 initiated.
On alert.
It was like sponsored
The
by
enemy must be
McDonald's and
nearby.
Coca-Cola. We never did do our, we never did do that, crossover, not crossover, what do you call it,
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
we never did that riffing
I
that
serve
we had
mankind.
planned. We had something planned to riff on. Never got it off the ground. Oh, it was
My
glorious.
aim shall not
Yeah, I was on
falter.
point that night. I won't hide behind false
My
modesty.
aim shall not falter.
You see, things like this are such low-hanging fruit that they are, it's just, it was so easy. Give him some tempests, just for a bit of
Under
range.
praise the Emperor.
Blow him up, blow it up, blow it up. That was a great night, though. I had a lot of fun. I'm glad to see Evans getting back into the swing of it, not just with the Chucky
He who
stuff, which is
stands
cool
with me
enough,
shall be my brother.
but also just with the,
Take and hold.
just with like streaming.
Land speeder tempest in the air.
Woo, non-peak
Tempest here.
speed
Ready for orders.
tempest. Actually, we don't need to
Tempest here.
capture this.
Ready
Come
for
on.
orders.
We should have everything now we need to take him out.
My aim shall not falter. For terror. My aim shall not falter.
One thing that starts getting on your nerves after a while has to be this,
We shall know
hearing
no
the
fear.
same voice saying the same thing over and over again.
Under fire. Awaiting orders.
Load up. That didn't do the job as planned. Shit.
My faith is my shield.
Ah, you falls into our trap, Zulus. Well, I'm planning to get onto Rabbit. I don't know why my voice did that right there.
Rally squad!
I'm really over 21, I swear.
While the enemies of the Emperor
I,
still draw breath, there can be no peace.
I am planning to get back on Rabbit
My
more
aim
often. I
shall
did
not
last
be
week,
rival.
especially now since YouTube did that bullshit thing where it stopped.
Heresy grows from idleness.
What was it?
We are
Stopped.
the Emperor's chosen.
There we are. Orcs didn't put up much fight there. Stop letting you do live streams on your phone unless you get 1,000. Okay, so I definitely want to get onto Rabbit more, not just in like Rybe's chat or whatever. I do enjoy going onto Rybe's chat. I do that. I'd actually be there now, to be honest with you, if I wasn't doing that. But I'm late. Alright, we're going up against orcs, so probably better to give them some good range. There it is. And now I will also give him the first company veteran, which is useful because he counts as a whole squad, so you can give him any equipment upgrade. So, you know, early on, very useful. Oh, that's unusual. They normally don't get out of the gate. I wonder if both sides are going to stop slaughtering each other to actually take him out. I serve the Imperium. No, I do. No, me. Meanwhile, we're here going, we actually serve the Imperium, so go fuck yourselves. Technically, the Carovian Guard is the ones that serve the Imperium. Here, they're the ones in the right of that Imperial Civil War. Damn, seems like a big restriction serving. Miss Rab. Yeah, there's some good tisming that goes on her and her rabbit. She's mostly doing artwork these days, actually. Okay, let's attack. And then we're going to attack, then swing back in, and then take out the orc main base. So we're mostly killing orcs on this stream. Nothing wrong with that. Orcs is made for fighting, but they're not always made for winning.
What is your order? Orders received.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Instructions. I await your instructions. What is your will?
This is the dawn of war. I haven't got my Oh, dude, you know, this is the last hurrah of the original
What
Dawn
is
of
your
War.
will?
Afterwards,
I
it went over
await
to
your
Dawn of War 2, which
instructions.
was good, but it was a different type of game with different rule sets. And then Dawn of War 3 came out, and that was not good. That was
For
bad.
the Emperor!
It was a
At
piece
your
of shit
command.
that needed to burn
Take
alive.
and hold.
And
Here
did.
to serve.
The servers closed down fairly quickly.
Here to serve.
But you know,
Build
with
routine 721
Relic
initiated.
collapsing, the Warhammer license was up to snuff, and as a result, everyone makes Warhammer games now, and Games Workshop has never made as much money off its video games.
Marine squad deployed.
So they're not complaining that this game series is gone. I'm surprised there's not that many first-person shooter Warhammers. There's only Fire Warrior.
Dino sighted.
I mean, you could also argue,
Under fire.
dude,
Awaiting orders.
The Emperor protects.
you could also
For the
argue,
Emperor, vigilant.
choo 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 choo. Choo 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 choo. You could also argue
We are
that.
the Emperor's chosen.
Some of the game. Oh, the one where you're the Dark Angel
Ever vigilant.
on the space hole. That's that's pretty cool.
At your command. At your command.
I want to see more games like I want to see a remaster of Final Liberation with all those CG, all those live action cutscenes. Yeah, I'll play that on this one of these days. Don't you worry about that. I fucking love that game. I heard the actors from what the hell? Shh, fuck you, buddy.
Direct us to the enemy.
Yes, most
It didn't
beneficent
age
one.
well. Even by this
Yes,
point,
Lord.
it looked ugly. It looked so ugly. But I mean, it was so cool.
the
And of
Emperor
course,
under
back then, this
fire.
was really it. You had to.
We
You only had
stand
the
ready.
Dawn of War series. I would back a Kickstarter, assuming if I had the money. By the way, I got a
We stand ready.
Streamlabs down below, and
Awaiting
also
orders.
hit subscribe and hit that notification
The
bell.
Emperor
This is
protects.
not just for you there, Gob. This is for
Taking
like
command.
everyone. I'm Kermit the Frog now. I don't know why I'm Kermit.
Yes, most beneficent one.
But yeah, like if you can think of anyone who wouldn't mind
Build
watching
routine
this,
721
Praise
initiated.
the Emperor.
spread the love, because I need it right now. Last few months have been kind of rough on me. I bounced back. I'm bouncing back, I should say. But still a long way to go.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Final Liberation was you play the Imperial Guard, but you also have other things. It's basically basically Armageddon mini sub game
I await your
from
instructions.
the tabletop. So instead of units of like this size, you'd have
Under
units of like
fire.
50 to 100 in little tiny groups, like companies and the like, moving around. Tank squads instead of just tanks. And you get to have Titans
Here
as
to
well.
serve.
The only game I know where you can actually control a
Build
Titan.
routine 721
Space Marine
initiated.
doesn't count,
Here to
because
serve.
Space Marine, you're just riding the damn thing. It looks cool, but... And in Fire Warrior, blow it up. Well, like I said, I'll be playing... Oh, if I didn't already say that, I'll be playing Warcraft... Yeah, well, actually I did. So, yeah, I'll be playing that on Wednesday, Wasted Wednesday, so... Not only will we be playing Warcraft 2, The Tides of Darkness, but also, I'll be doing it while getting drunk.
Build routine 721
So, to that I say,
initiated.
Zug Zug. Ah, shit, we're going up against two people. I was wondering what's going on there. The trick when fighting orcs on this map with two people is just you have to become a rolling army of death. You can't really get bogged down just capturing places. In fact, the only time where it's like a slow grind is like
Here to
stronghold
serve.
missions on this game.
Build routine 721
Where,
initiated.
other than that, speed is usually the best. Get there early, start slaughtering.
I await
I'd like to play
your
that Inquisitor game.
instructions.
As well. That looks pretty good. Yeah, the key thing about Final Liberation though is not only that it was amazing watching Titans and the like going around, but also, and this is the key thing here, it had full motion video, so you got to see commissars and guys dressed up as Space Marines and Imperial governors and orcs, people dressed up as orcs in costumes and really bad early CG.
Approach.
I think the script was written by Dan
Today
Abnett.
the enemy shall
He
know
usually
fear.
was back in the day. He's the only one who actually knows how to write
Here
out
to
of all the
serve.
Black Library. Which, don't get me wrong, I like Sandy Mitchell and I like Gav
721
Thor.
initiated.
I tolerate Gav Thor. Well, the orcs are standing there. There's some great AI for you. Are you feeling something? Ah, what was that? Daka, daka, daka. Gonna shoot orcs up, yeah, yeah, yeah. Gonna shoot orcs up, da, da, da.
Yes, Lord. I await your instructions.
I love when you play as the Imperial Guard, you set up a defensive turret at the base, and you just kind of like go fucking nuts. It's great. What the fuck?
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yeah, the Inquisitor game, it's kind of like a top-down... It's a third-person game
Yes, Lord.
where you
Under
basically...
fire.
You go on missions on like a space hulk and a hive city against chaos cultists and the like. And you level up, but it's just the Inquisitor on his own, which is cool, except one small thing. I want to have like a small inquisitorial squad. Like, that would be fucking badass. Like, spice it up. Apparently, from what I've seen from the gameplay footage, it's just the one or two missions done over and over and over again. Even made a sequel, Inquisitor Unlocked.
As you wish.
I want to get my hands on both those games. When I do, of course, I'll stream them here.
Morale restored.
There we are. Turrets are able to look after themselves
I
now.
exist to serve.
Okay, so build us another turret then.
Build
if you
routine
insist us to.
721 initiated.
I'm such a turret whore. I will just spam
Yes,
the
most
living shit
beneficent
out of
one.
turrets in any game.
Yes, most
In
beneficent
Age of
one.
Empires, what do? I build castles. In Stronghold, what do? I build towers. I was planned to play Stronghold earlier today. I'll leave this guy here as the one defender of the whole base. When I play Elder Scrolls, I usually go for like more defensive, tanky
Here
actions.
to serve. Build routine
Although I've played Elder
721
Scrolls so much now
initiated.
that, well, I know all the tricks and the trades. More
I
turrets.
await your instructions. Build routine
While the
721
enemies of the Emperor
initiated.
still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Peace. So he says that. Peace. I love the achievements you get here in this game. Like, you have to kill a couple of thousand orcs or a couple of thousand enemies anyway, and
I await your
yeah, kill
instructions.
1,000 enemies, and then there's moments like this where you go and get orcs and they're just hordes of
721
them.
initiated.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
just
there
so
can be
easy.
no peace.
Stay vigilant.
Today
brothers.
the enemy shall know fear.
What I don't like is the victory countdown when like the enemy grabs all the relics and shit. Victory countdown
Marine
has
squad deployed.
begun.
Heresy grows from idleness.
It do. 60 and 5. Well, we're not being idle though, we're just waiting it out, building up our strength and shit. I love heavy bolter marines, they just look so badass.
Under fire.
Typical orcs. Not figuring out how to kill things. Although this is their song there, and this is badass as all.
Awaiting orders.
Boom.
While the enemies of the Emperor
Heresy
still
grows
draw
from
breath, there can be
idleness.
no peace.
Faith is our shield.
What would you have me do?
Ever vigilant.
Oh. That's
On
good, man.
alert, brothers. The enemy
Just
must
Inquisitor, you just
Beneficent One.
go and you, it's like a top-down mission. I'm trying to think of a game it reminds me of. You're just like doing missions from a third-person perspective, and you're like an incredibly powerful
Routine
Inquisitor,
721
like
initiated.
Chaos cults and Space Hulks and Hive cities. It looks pretty damn cool. Oh hell yeah! Gotta love I gotta love these the advanced listening post with the chain gun strapped on the front of it.
What would you have me do?
I'd have you bounce up. Hey, no problem. Thank you for showing up. Draw them back in.
Under fire.
I like the kill animations.
The Emperor
I just like this game.
protects.
I'll be the first to admit it hasn't aged well in a lot of ways, and
I await your
never was the
instructions.
prettiest.
Build
It was a
routine
good send-off
721
for the
initiated.
Dawn of War series. I remember the ads for it on TV.
Build
Dawn of
routine
War
721
it used to be
initiated.
in front of Stargate, the final series of Stargate, in Sky One, and Stargate and something else. Shit.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
See, Teddy Roosevelt's theories survived into the grim darkness of the far future.
I await your instructions. As you wish.
It'll be remembered by people fondly, the same way that StarCraft is remembered, Age of Empires 2. Maybe more like Roller Coaster Tycoon, I'm thinking of it.
I await your instructions.
Beware the alien, the
I
mutant.
await your
There.
instructions. As you wish, yes, Lord? As you wish. I await your instructions. As you wish.
Yeah, StarCraft. Game I never finished. Dude, come on. Give me my chaplain. Give me my
The
dreadnoughts.
enemy fights back. The warriors of the Inquisition are yours to command.
Not very
We go to
strong.
spread his word.
Grey
We go to
Knights,
spread
but
his
they do their
word.
job.
Under fire.
Which is ridiculous, because in the books, the Grey Knights are like so OP.
I am the Emperor's will made manifest. By the Emperor it shall be so. I will guide
Awaiting
you now.
orders.
Dreadnought, dreadnought, I've got a dreadnought. Also got a Hellfire dreadnought, because they're actually kinda useful.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Yeah, same,
We go to spread his word.
I await your instructions.
I like how the Zerg are just rip-offs
Build
from
routine 721 initiated.
Tyranids. But Tyranids are, of course, rip-off of
I
Xenomorphs,
await
so
your instructions.
it kind of
Build
cancels
routine
itself. Oh
721
shit,
initiated.
need two of these.
I am the instrument of his will. Take me into battle.
By the Emperor it shall
The
be
warriors
so.
of the Inquisition are yours to command.
Come on, give me an 80.
I have awoken.
Oh, okay.
It is better to die for the
Under
Emperor
fire.
than live for yourself.
Alright, we got ourselves a powerful little
Apothecary
force here.
ready.
So,
Faith is eternal.
We go to spread his word. We are the Emperor's chosen.
let's see, there, if I remember right, there's a few spawning points up here where the base could be, and then we'd have to start swinging around.
Under fire.
Really?
Apothecary ready.
By the Emperor it shall be so. May you lead us to victory.
The warriors of the Inquisition
Another
are
game I
yours to
learned
command.
that
The mutant.
I need to. Jesus.
For the Emperor.
Forces. And all we have is a couple of.
Faith is eternal.
Yeah, I guess we have to wait until all these orcs are dead.
The battlefield awaits.
That speeder tempest in the air, atmosphere. Ready for orders.
Yeah, Cossacks. Cossacks. That was the game I was gonna say, and then I kind of got distracted by a trillion different things.
My powers are yours to command.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Yes, they can.
Tempest here. Ready for orders.
Command me.
May you lead us to victory.
That speeder tempest in the air. Tempest here. Ready for orders.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Okay, boom, boom, most
Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
Tempest here. Ready for orders.
I'm gonna take you now.
Yes, Lord.
Yep. We got them. We got them. Best overall infantry in the whole damn game. Terminators! Another fact about me, like to eat onions like apples. I've heard people do that before. I've heard that, and I've also heard people eat tomatoes like apples.
Tempest here. Ready for orders.
Generators ready.
My delicate sensibilities. Let's get our space. Let's get our Mega Marine sorted out.
Yes, Lord.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Whoa.
Deep striking. Deep striking.
Okay.
Praise the Emperor. By the Emperor it shall be so.
Aw,
The Emperor's finest reporting.
you missed all the fun.
Where you need us
Under
most.
fire!
By his glorious name. Faith is eternal.
We go to spread his word. What is your order?
Tempest here. Ready for orders.
Even in death I still serve.
Alright, Tempest, your job is to find the enemy base. Is it over here?
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. With me, brothers.
The warriors of the Inquisition are yours to command.
What would you have me do? This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. By the Emperor it shall be
Under
so.
fire!
I will guide you now.
Under
No,
fire!
actually. What a little bit.
Tempest here. Ready for orders.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Okay.
By the Emperor it shall be
Yes!
so.
Just dropping them like flies.
Even in death I still serve.
Tempest here. Ready for orders. Engaging the enemy.
Shit.
Under fire!
By the Emperor it shall be so. May you lead us to victory. To the lost, kill them all.
Didn't even last more than 5
To
seconds.
the lost, kill them all. May you lead us to victory.
For
May
the
you
Emperor!
lead us to victory.
Choo 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 choo.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Under fire!
Predator deployed.
There's one of the bases.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Predator at your command.
Always useful to switch only the the main cannon.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. My
Under
aim
fire.
shall
Greetings,
not falter.
people from the past, present, and even future. Maybe not the past. You guys
My aim
guys may
shall
be
not
fat.
falter. My aim shall not
But,
falter.
yeah, anyone watching in the future, hi.
Ever vigilant.
Forget, if you're not already, please consider subscribing.
Confirm.
Run,
Faith
run, 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 run.
and duty.
Choo, choo, choo.
Faith and duty.
Good shit.
We are united in his service.
Under fire!
Load them up, load them up, load them up, oh yeah. Alright, we lost
We shall know no
players
fear.
dead. So if he's dead here, then
Tempest here. Ready for orders.
let's find us the
Orders
second guy.
received. Orders
Over
received.
here.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
It's down here.
May you lead us to victory.
So,
Rail Raider deployed. Rail Raider armored transport here.
sorry if it sounded like I'm zoning out. I've had a busy day and a busier day dealing with YouTube bullshit. Oh yeah, anyone watching who isn't aware who Evan is, Just type in Evan Lefevre.
Under fire. We
Evanism,
are the
111,
Emperor's
Army of
chosen.
Heaven.
By the Emperor it shall be
Major
so.
supporter of the new Chucky film that's coming out pretty soon.
Today the enemy shall know
Doing his
fear.
part for
Under fire.
classic
Stay vigilant,
horror
brothers.
monster movies.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
What would you call
We stand ready. Fear denies.
Child's Play a monster film? Or,
Beware the
because
alien,
I
the
would
mutant,
class it as a monster
the
film, even though
Today
it is
the
kind of
enemy
more
shall
of a.
know fear.
I mean, there's. Yeah, I definitely call it more of a monster film. Score. Shout out to LEV. Hope every 111 days goes and go more wonderful. Absolutely. Ooh, well that's good. I got the hardest thing to do in the whole damn game, which is a 3-to-1 kill ratio. So hooray for me. So I'm gonna get a melter gun. Don't forget, if you're not already, join. I suppose it would be a slasher, but is that actually what's... Is that the actual term? I always thought that was more of a, like a slang. Because he is technically a monster, so... But when you say monster movie, you think like the, a werewolf or a vampire. But, you know... Why not Chucky? That's right, fight the Tau. And lose to the Tau. Really? Everyone's just gonna let the Dark Elves get a foothold? You guys deserve me conquering you. Well, I don't know, that's why I'm asking. It might be, it might not.
Beware the alien, the
I
mutant.
await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Awaiting orders.
What is your
This
will?
time I'll
Weapons
equip
at
him
ready.
with the
It is time.
heavy bolter.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721
Oh, this one.
What is
Phase
your will?
Take
I like wrapping
and
this one up quick because you can get into a situation where you
Yes, Lord.
end up having a 50-50 no man's land going on. It's shit.
Build routine 721 initiated.
I mean, it's cool. I like battles that you're like 50-50 against
On
the enemy
alert,
with.
brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
A lot of games like Risk end up that way.
For the Emperor! Awaiting orders. Take and hold.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated to serve.
I wonder when Warhammers is gonna wrap up. Probably when they no
Marine
longer can
squad
make any
deployed.
money from it.
Awaiting orders. Cleanse.
I used to hang out in
Purge,
Games
kill.
Workshop all the time when I was like, Jesus, late teens to early 20s.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
The Emperor protects.
That's cool. I don't know. I'm sure there's some films that'd be kind of hard to class.
Yes, Lord.
I mean, hell, forget films. Is this sci-fi or is it fantasy? You know?
For the Emperor!
Build routine
At your
721
command.
Hell,
initiated.
The
He
Fallout
who stands
universe.
with me shall be my brother.
Games Workshop's cool, but you know, bring money. Bring a lot of money. They will charge for everything. Best go with someone you actually know
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can
you know
be
who
no
plays it.
peace. For the honor of the chapter. While the
I'm
enemies
going
of
up
the
against
Emperor
Tau.
still draw breath, there
Shit.
can be no peace.
I mean, it's not so bad, but now we'll have to make sure I equip my plasma guns.
Yes, Lord.
Beware
For
the
the
alien,
Emperor.
the mutant.
Yes, my lord. Take and hold.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Here to serve.
300.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
When I'm done here, I'm going to, I'm done with the next one when I'm actually fighting.
For the
orcs.
Emperor!
The Emperor protects. For the glory of the Emperor.
Oh, well, sci-fi would say I don't mind being called a nerd, but hang out in workshop, no problem with me. I wouldn't know. I was always the book
Yes,
guy.
most beneficent
I liked
one.
reading the books and watching other people play and hanging out for the sake of hanging out. Out with them
I
at
await your instructions.
a lot of people from my college at the time. They went out there.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Up at the local rock bar, it was like €3 for any drink, so we'd all just get like incredibly
Yes,
expensive
Lord.
alcohols and just go fucking crazy.
For the Emperor!
It was nothing but rock and
Awaiting orders.
rock and
Fear
a lot of
our
20
wrath.
somethings.
Yes, most
It's
beneficent
very
one.
20
For the
somethings
Emperor!
time of my life.
Build routine 721 your instructions.
I had some good memories and some shit ones.
The Emperor
As
protects.
for the place itself, I always remember it was very smelly.
Initiated.
Didn't have good air conditioning and not enough seats for everyone.
Build routine 721 initiated.
I heard someone once say it's soft sci-fi. It's definitely grimdark, but that doesn't narrow anything down, you know? Yeah. Well, more metal, but yeah, there was enough rock and roll. Some good shit.
I await your instructions.
For the Emperor!
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Kick it up.
Confirm.
Kick it up. Kill the motherfucker with the armor.
For the glory of the
Space
Emperor.
communists. Yeah, space communists.
We are united in it.
You also don't know how the universe works,
I
so
shall
they
not fail.
invite demons.
Take and hold.
Confirm.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
Some close quarters here would actually be useful.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. For the Emperor.
Captured a relic, huh? Well, there's only one relic on the map, so...
We are the Emperor's chosen. Under fire. Take and hold.
Praise the Emperor.
Yeah, you see, with his melter gun, he can do so much damage on his own.
Follow my lead. We shall know no fear.
Death from above.
Early tower
My
so
aim
easily
shall
destroyed.
not falter.
Let's give him melt bombs. Boom. That should be it.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
the weird voices in this game.
My aim shall not falter. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Vespid. Vespid no more.
My aim shall not falter.
Leave it.
Under fire.
Where?
Walk softly, then carry a big gun.
I don't know.
Terror.
I genuinely don't know which one you're talking
While
about.
the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
What is your order? For the Emperor. Weapons at ready. It is
Oh, as in the actual cartoon Adventure Time?
Praise the Emperor.
No, I never did finish it.
My aim shall not falter.
I saw the end of it. Like I saw the clip on YouTube, the end of it.
never vigilant.
Fire all guns.
Blow them, blow them, blow them, blow them, blow them. There we are.
Never vigilant.
Yeah, oh, that one. Yeah, no.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperial.
I know I should have, but I didn't.
Rally squad!
Okay, we've got a problem. We can't see them, so we can't kill them. When they say you can't... Oh, never mind. Guess I got all their workers. Yeah, this is why you need to have a character that can reveal hidden units. Veterans Assault Marine. Nice. Good, useful early on. Speaking of, boom. Yeah, the whole Ron Perlman's speech, how the universe is gonna like go all completely evil, dark and empty. It felt like something right out of Night Vale, to be honest with you. Okay, so the orcs, everyone's attacked except for us. Look at them, they're fighting each other. Ooh, space. The Imperial Guard's suffering. Every day they suffering. The hell, that's what guardsmen do. Alright, let's start this bad boy.
It was no secret that it was the war-boss Gorguts himself who led the war in the Karava conflict. But who were the orcs he led? Imperial records indicate that these orcs had always been in Karava, going back at least a millennium. It seems that when Gorguts arrived, they welcomed him as a long-awaited hero. These rugged Koravan orcs had sometimes overrun the system's 4 planets, and sometimes been beaten back to their secret stronghold in the Rockclaw Mountains. There had never once been a successful attempt to breach the vast hideout there, and the orcs believed there never could be. But in the past, these orcs had always retreated to this place in great numbers at the first sign of defeat. Gorguts saw such behavior as un-orky. He insisted that you had to take a bolter round or 2 if you wanted to win. And Gorguts lived only to win. Gorguts' strategy meant that the orc stronghold was not invincible. But this did not mean that it was undefended. Reaching the lair was one thing. Penetrating its defenses was entirely another.
It is. It's a real bitch if you want to go head first. But if you're the Imperial Guard, you can fire from afar and do some real damage. The Rockclaw Mountains.
You see, Big Boss Gorguts? This here's the strongest and bestest
all
orc hold
letterboxed.
that's ever held an orc.
Oh, is that so then?
Ain't no humans got in here ever. With the Rockclaw Mountains all round us, there's only one way in.
I love Gorguts. I hate him in Dawn of War 3. He doesn't even sound the same.
Even if there was to get in, they'd have all the boys to face. Oh, and the knobs, and the tanks. Then there's the squig-offs.
Say they beat all that.
That's when we get them with the fighter bombers. We'd squash them to a pulp. We got watchers watching day and night. Nobody but an orc gets close to us without we see them and crush them to smithereens. Boss! Boss! There's enemies in the camp! What? In the camp? We gotta stop before they gets to the killing spot. Them drums! Beat the drums! Get to 'em!
What's this here killing spot?
Killing spot. I always like the strongholds missions the most. They're the only ones that have a bit of personality.
We've got to hold the killing spot!
Bestest orc hold ever, huh?
Yeah. Those character designs were never meant to be zoomed up that close.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Yes, my lord.
A heavy bolter will be useful here.
What is your will? I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Get it, boys!
I
Smash 'em
await your
good!
instructions.
Orcs is the best!
Build routine 721 initiated. Here to serve. What is your will? Yes, most beneficent one.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
For the Emperor! Under fire! Heresy grows from idleness. Fear our wrath.
That's
yes,
cool.
my lord. Take and hold.
Wish you could just have entire squads to just one particular unit.
Here to serve. I await your instructions. Yes, most beneficent one.
Yeah,
Scouts
quite sound right. Saying that, they're servitors. They have no comprehension what the hell's going on.
Scouts here.
Oh, if you want to see some really cool Warhammer stuff, check out Hell's Reach. It's the entirety of the audiobook for Hell's Reach, but it's done in this style that looks very similar to Sin City, made by this guy, and it just looks so cool.
Build routine 721 initiated.
It's all fan made originally too.
Take and hold.
And then they did so well, apparently Games Workshop's gonna hire him for something. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's so cool looking. Nice. Anyone who's watching, past, present, or future, don't forget to do the standard YouTube things, such as like and share the stream, but also do not forget that we have a Discord, and also you will find that down in the description down below, along with my email, and you'll also find my Streamlabs, which anything you give would be appreciated.
The enemy must be nearby.
Though of course it is not required. I am just happy you get some enjoyment out of it. Saying that, give me money, slaves!
Yes, Lord.
So I may digest drugs. Some servitor seems will do. Thanks for the recommendation. Oh hell yeah, you'll have a great time. Hey, we all have to be something. I always was appealed to a tech priest myself. I always liked the look of them.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Or like the Mordian Iron Guard or something.
Yes, my lord. Commencing infiltration.
Yeah, I'll put these guys here.
Heresy. Under fire.
That's more like it. Set up and nice. It's almost like that's how you're meant to use cover in the real world.
I await your instructions.
Come on.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Sweet. More the merrier. I've started a habit from this week onwards to ask on a straw poll what you want to see tomorrow when I get up. That'll be probably the only bit of content I'm going to post up. Is just a straw poll saying like, what do you want to see this week? Depending on what the answers will be, I'll try to acquiesce. Some things, you know, travel video, doable in theory, if you give me enough time. I mean, it's before Wednesday, but
here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
you know, let's go off the pie chart. Charts and graphs, baby. Oh, by the way, Gob, did you see Vigilant Christian's apology breakdown? Evan's been promoting that pretty hard. Nothing bad about it. It's hilarious.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
You're definitely upbeat.
Yes, most beneficent one.
I noticed that about you. You're very upbeat.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Direct us to the enemy.
Yeah, we need an actual Space Marine squad if we're gonna go out and fight these things. So we got enough energy anyway. Which is funny, because my channel's called Low Energy Videos. Ha ha ha. That is so funny. Aren't I funny? Aren't I? 60, 70, 80.
Under fire.
Haha.
Direct us to the enemy. Destroy the armor.
But now...
Understood. Orders received.
Just hurl crap at it. Gotta be, don't know the other way about. Well, never learn the downbeat attitude. There's not enough people in the world who aren't happy.
What would you have me do?
Wow, I'm really not bringing my A game today. I'm kind of like, it feels like I've taken some sort of really, really powerful muscle relaxants. Apparently, are even affecting my speech.
Build routine 721 yes, initiated. One. I await
Well,
your
someone should.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Besides me, of course. I love how funny I get. Where are we at? Alright. Well, that's all getting set up, so that's good. So, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
Awaiting orders.
So you have to go to the killing spot. Do this through the power of belief, but also through the power of not getting killed by orcs.
Yes, my lord. Marine squad under fire.
Now we see if you boys is worth to be called orcs.
At your command.
Face me, boys. Fight and fight good. Oi!
Stay
The killing
vigilant,
spot is
brothers.
ours! Ours!
Weapons at
That
ready.
giant banner
It
they
is
have
time.
there. Knock it down. That will demoralize them.
Wait, knock it down or nork it down? Because it sounded like you said nork it down.
What would you have me do?
Isn't nork a really
Fire in the hole!
fancy way of saying
Direct us
boobs
to the enemy.
in the UK?
Direct us to the enemy. Charge! Charge! Heresy grows from idleness.
Yay! Now we just let them slaughter each other.
Banner! They got my war banner! My isle!
Charge! Direct us to the enemy.
Just trying to focus in the
Charge!
to chat to just in general while also
Charge!
doing this. Shit.
Under fire! Orders received, brother.
He's about to die.
Heresy grows from idleness.
There. You stay put.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be
Faith is our
nearby.
shield.
You cost money. I mean, because you're a
Direct
brother
us to
and
the
you must
enemy is
protect
our
each other.
shield. We stand ready.
And yet he's still in one piece.
Cleanse, purge, kill.
40, 50, and 60. Very un-orky of them standing in place and shooting.
What would you have me
when
do?
they could be charging, screaming, "Whoa!"
Moving out.
Wait a minute.
Heresy grows.
Wait a
from
minute, wait a
idleness.
minute, wait
Praise
a
the
minute.
Emperor.
Under fire.
While the enemies of the Emperor
Oh,
still draw
no.
breath, there can be no peace.
Damn. That's a shame. We lost our first company
Today
veteran.
the enemy shall know fear. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
That's the idea.
Yes, my lord.
No, there
Orders
he is.
Received, brother.
Not pulling your weight.
Onward.
Thinks
to
he's too good to
glory.
fight in our war. Meanwhile, look at
Faith
poor
is our shield.
veteran assault marine over here. Struggling.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721. I await your instructions. I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. Instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Okay,
Agreed.
boys.
Under fire.
Follow my lead.
Jesus.
Follow my lead.
Fire in the hole.
Today
boys,
the enemy shall
fall
know
back.
fear.
This is how a proper orc
The
war
Emperor
should look.
protects. I shall not fail. For the Emperor. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
I am the Emperor's will made manifest.
Praise the Emperor.
Awaiting orders.
That was stupid of them.
I serve mankind.
Under fire.
Praise the
Get
Emperor.
slaughtered. Oh no, they want to kill him.
Direct us to the enemy.
Even now. Damn, they really hate this dude.
Activating jump pack.
We got jump packs too, but we ain't gonna use them.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Ever vigilant.
For the Emperor.
That is still pretty cool, though. There should always be like endless hordes of orcs and only like a handful of space marines at any given time.
My aim shall not falter.
And yet they should still win because, you know, space marines. They're just that good.
Apothecary ready.
Confirm.
Take and hold. We stand ready.
Praise the Emperor.
The fallen shall be forever Apothecary ready. The Emperor's finest. Awaiting orders. Weapons at ready. It is time. We are the Emperor's chosen. Apothecary ready.
Yes,
Okay.
most beneficent one.
No.
Build routine 721 initiated.
The enemy fights back. The warriors of the Inquisition are yours to command.
50 and 60. I mean, in all fairness, they wouldn't actually
We
say
go
that.
to spread his word.
Just throwing it out there. They wouldn't go, sure, we'll follow whatever the hell you want to say. Whoa!
The warriors of the Inquisition are yours to command.
Little notification.
My powers are yours.
Put this on charge. These things are great. They have like really,
The
really
warriors
low
of the
battery life.
Inquisition are yours to command.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
So where are they then?
With me,
The
brothers.
warriors of the Inquisition are yours to command. For the Emperor! We go to spread his word.
Ah! They got themselves the killy spot.
What's so
The
special about
warriors of
this
the Inquisition are yours to command.
Just take it back.
You try getting it back.
You watch your mouth there, you pimply clot.
Pimply grot. I kind of like the way they kind of look a little bit like hair buns.
Xeno sighted. Under fire. The enemies
No
of
such
man
thing
cannot
as
stand
innocence,
before us.
only degrees of guilt.
Alright.
I shall never tire.
I await your instructions.
They now build a
Build routine 721 initiated.
Yes, Lord.
Build routine 721 initiated. Instructions.
yeah, I think that's everything. There's always one guy who can just manage to squeeze in an attack. So if we move up here, we're going to get hit by a constant barrage of orc and
Marine
massive
squad
amount of
deployed.
towers. So we
We
have to take the
stand
long way
ready.
around, which is good because we can break down the orc group.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Under fire. The enemies of man cannot stand before us. The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
What about the enemies of woman?
I
Sexist,
stand ready.
silly boy.
Marine squad
On
deployed.
alert, brothers. The enemy
Here
must
to
be
serve.
nearby.
Build routine 721
Yes,
initiated.
most beneficent one.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Fear denies faith.
Okay, so we'll build up our base here. Plus the orcs can
Marine squad
past
deployed,
us and
Magnus.
die. It's a win-win.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Sorry, I keep forgetting I've got
The enemies
Nightbot.
of man cannot stand
Very
before
specific.
us. Who requires my faith is our shield. Onward! Marine squad deployed!
Don't listen to
Yes,
Nightbot.
sir. I exist to
No, I can't
serve.
actually.
Ever vigilant.
I'm not quite sure how to
At
turn them
your
off.
command.
Suppose all we can do is just insult Nightbot.
Direct us to the enemy. We are the Emperor's chosen. Marine squad deployed. Apothecary here.
God, I made enough Marine squads.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. The battlefield awaits. What are your needs? Direct us to the enemy. Apothecary here. Apothecary here. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. Ever vigilant.
Hold on. So how many more? So...
At your command.
Alright. Let's make a move.
What are your needs? Who requires my aid?
I haven't seen Ready Player One. I hear it's mostly just a film where you go, ooh look, there's that guy. Oh look, there's that character. It's just spot the cameos, that's what I hear.
Apothecary here.
So,
Direct me to the edge, my lord.
beyond that, I don't know. I hear it's totally acceptable, which is not always a good thing, especially if you're expecting more and you just get okay. What was the last film I watched?
Under fire.
I can't remember. The last film I saw in the theaters was the Bohemian Rhapsody movie.
The battlefield awaits.
Also watched Beast of No Nations a couple of weeks ago, and that was bleak.
Direct us to the enemy.
But it was good. It was just...
Direct me to the injured. I follow your commands. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. Direct me to the injured.
Yeah, it keeps... When I watch films in like large doses. I go on benders. Right now I'm in an audiobook.
You'll see. The rock your boys will stop them good.
Historical audiobooks
We
in
got tricks
particular.
we ain't showed yet, we do.
Really
You just
famous
watch us.
stuff. Failing that, also I like rereading a book by Remni Feist series called The Empire. Daughter of the Empire, Servant of the Empire, Mistress of the Empire, whatever. There's three of them. And
the enemies of the Emperor shall be
I
destroyed.
like that one. I'm also reading some Warhammer books again, and I haven't read since I was like 14.
The enemies of the
Gaunt's
Emperor
Ghost
shall be
series in
destroyed.
particular.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
There's always got enemies with you.
The enemies of man
We can
cannot
love each
stand
other if we
before
just try.
us. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Or the Necrons or Chaos. Or the
enemies
Eldar or
of the
Tau.
Emperor shall be
Or the
destroyed.
Crater Vespid. Alright, maybe the Eldar, because they can be
The
kind of
enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. Under fire. The enemies of man cannot stand before us. I follow your commands. The enemies of the Emperor shall be
You
destroyed.
lost a lot of troops quickly there, didn't you?
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
I stand ready.
Yeah, the Gaunt's Ghost books are the best Warhammer book series that was ever put out.
No
There's other good ones too. I like the
shall
Ragnar
fall.
ones.
Venerate
The best stuff
immortal
Gav
Emperor.
Thorpe ever put out was
Under fire.
ones about some Dark Angels. I think that was pretty cool.
721 initiated.
They better watch out now! We's the orcs! The Rockclaw orcs!
By the Emperor it shall be
Gives out a shout. Very, very detailed there. Shit. They're being overrun.
Yes, my lord. Under fire.
Will is undone.
Your will is undone? Fuck
The
that
enemies
shit.
of man cannot stand before us. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. The enemies of man cannot stand
Look
before
sharp, men.
us.
They must have a camp somewhere. If we come to
Squad
them,
morale
they will not be
restored.
coming to us.
Orc
The enemies
Gnomes.
of the Emperor.
I've played this game so many years now that I'm just no longer even remotely giggling at the name Knob.
Regroup! This day shall be a glorious
tanks.
one for the Imperium.
Find the machine shops and put a stop to those contraptions.
Oh shit!
Under fire. Carry a big gun.
Killed off my fucking
Under fire.
Tempest here. Ready for orders.
what do you call it?
Orders received.
Killed off my chaplain.
In the air. Tempest here. Ready for orders.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
No respect
The
for religion.
battlefield awaits. Apothecary here.
Yeah, so yeah,
Direct me to the injured.
the Ragnar
Knowledge is
books
power.
for
Hide it well.
The battlefield awaits.
Space Marines. I'd recommend that. There's a really cool book called Heart of Iron. Gaunt's Ghost
The enemies of man cannot
by
stand
Dan
before
Abnett.
us. The enemies of man
It's a
cannot
book series
stand
about
before
guardsmen
us.
in a crusade that goes on for years, and it's like shows how it's like being in the guards over like a couple of decades. You get to see some really cool
The
sights, and
battlefield awaits.
every once in a while you get to see
I am
something
the Emperor's
unique.
will made
You get to go to a
manifest.
demon world
Knowledge is
that's
power.
trying to like act
Hide
like
it
an
well.
imperial world, so it's all meant to be insane. So you see people trying to
My
catalog
knowledge
trees
is at
that
your
have like
The fallen shall be forever remembered
mounts
as
in
the
them,
Emperor's finest.
and they're trying to catalog them while they're getting eaten and shit.
Direct us to the enemy.
It's just weird.
Onward to
But then you've got
glory.
like proper battles, and there's a really
How can
big
I serve?
siege in I think book 3 or 4 that's
The
really
enemies of
important.
the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Plus, you get used to all the different characters.
No servant of the
Gaunt in
Emperor shall
particular,
fall
he's
in
kind of
idle
this no-nonsense, tired
Under
old man.
fire. I follow
But if
your
you want something a bit
commands.
more lighter, I would
Direct me to
recommend
the
the
injured.
Scythian Cyphus
Faith is our
Cain
shield.
books.
We can take anything they throw at us.
He's
But it
like
would be
the
less of a nuisance
Imperium's
if we did
biggest
not have these
hero,
giant
but
beasts
he's
on
actually
the
just a
field
big old
slowing our
coward. He
progress.
always gets to be a hero because anytime he tries to be, he tries to
Knowledge
run
is
away.
power.
It's usually like
Hide
the
it
best thing for the battle.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the
How did you
Emperor's
know to
finest.
draw away all their attacks right into our line of fire? I wasn't trying to run away at all.
Forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
And then, of course, there's the Horus Heresy books. Gaunt's Ghosts by Dan Abnett.
The battlefield awaits.
Some of the books would be, I think, Ghostmaker is one of them.
Tempest here, ready for orders.
Yes, Lord. As you wish.
Armor of
Yes,
Contempt
most
is another.
beneficent one.
That's a cool, but that's a
wish.
special book.
Yes, Lord.
You have to go and kill a traitor general. There's a whole like Imperial armor book to go with it and everything.
Under fire. At your command.
I like it because it's not just a bunch of Space Marines going around. Most of the Warhammer books that they know are just Space Marines. There's Space Marines going around and being grim in one spot, then being grim in another.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be
So it's always cool when they, like, you see this regular people.
The immortal Emperor.
Direct me to the injured. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. The enemies of man cannot stand before us. I follow your command.
Stop the Squiggoth training and destroy the Knob camp. Well, I'm gonna go to the Squiggoth training first.
I follow your commands.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
We stand ready. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
There's also the Inquisitorial War that comes in 3 volumes. That's a brilliant book series. They actually get to speak to the Emperor at the end of it.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Ah, I stepped on Grotz's fought better as you sorry orcs.
Okay, hold on. It'd be better if I just type it. That one in particular, it's a book series. That one in particular is the Armor of Contempt, I think, where they're on a demon world.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
There's a good few Warhammer books out there I'd recommend.
There is no such thing as innocence.
And a few I'd avoid. Most of them, like I said, are just
chosen.
Tempest here, ready for orders.
After a while, most are just the same stuff. The Horus Heresy books are very popular right now. Which is cool, it's interesting to see a new take on it.
My will is undone. Beware the alien, the mutant.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Regroup! My will is undone. Regroup! My will is undone. Today the enemy shall know. Regroup!
The orcs, blow up. Oi.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
There is no such thing
But
as
you are
innocence.
specialists at killing demons.
Degrees of
Regroup!
Direct us to the enemy.
You'll find what you like. If you want the more detailed shit, the Imperial armor stuff is fantastic, and if you want more storylines, stuff like Gaunt's Ghosts. Also, Gav Thorpe made another series,
Faith is our shield.
the Damn 13th or something like that. It's about a penal legion that always gets the worst jobs.
By the Emperor it shall be so. None can withstand our
But I don't think that's what it's called. Shit, look at them throwing out these fucking badasses. God damn it.
This is what we like best.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. I shall obey. I exist to serve.
Alright.
I await your instructions.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Direct us to the enemy. Take and hold.
Damn, these orcs are taking a lot of damage.
Apothecary here. How can I serve?
Right, so now we will...
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Come on.
We stand ready.
Yes, we stopped the squiggles. I guess we'll just head on down here, and there'll be probably something else we have to
For
buy.
the Emperor!
Of course.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiate actions.
Oh god. I am... I'm wondering, I haven't been eating all that much. I'm on a diet right now. Maybe I need to have a little bit more in my diet.
I am the Emperor's By the Emperor it shall be manifest. To the lost.
I mean, I want to lose weight, but I want to lose weight at the point of my health, you know?
What is your will?
Come on.
What is your will?
God damn it. These orcs are taking a hell of a beating. Well, we're taking a hell of a beating. The orcs are taking also.
What is your will?
Faith is our shield.
Can't lose the killing spot.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Orcs are so easily shot.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Oh, I know what I could do.
Terminators ready.
So we've got some Terminators here.
Under fire.
Deep striking.
This is what I want to see. And bring the Emperor's Wrath.
Yes.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Nice.
Yes.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Alright, everyone.
None shall stand in our path.
Here to serve.
Where is it? We'll also pop down to Terminator Squad. Terminator to
By
Dread
the Emperor
Ready.
it shall be so.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated. Here to serve.
I have awoken.
Yes, you have. I'm going right here. Ciao.
It is better to die for the Emperor himself.
Now that's a proper shooty.
Take me into battle. I shall end you. I have awoken.
Under fire.
Look at him just standing there taking that shit.
To me, my brothers.
Alright. Enough dicking
How can I
around.
serve? Awaiting orders.
Pull everyone up.
No servant to the Emperor shall fall if I can help it.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Direct us to the enemy. I follow your commands.
Destroy the knob camp. Knob.
Under fire.
The Prophet. Tell us
The
about the
enemies of
Prophet.
the Emperor shall be destroyed. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
The enemies of the Emperor will be destroyed.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
This is what we like best.
Wait a minute.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Yes.
This is what we like best. Venerate the immortal emperor.
How can I serve?
This is what we like best. My will is undone.
Everyone.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Laser beam.
Squad broken.
Shoot the whoop.
Under fire.
The enemies of man cannot stand before
Squad
us.
broken.
This is what we like best.
None shall
Under
survive.
fire.
This is what we like best.
Squad broken.
None shall survive.
I do not want my Space Marines just trying to march through all those fighter bombers. Identify their point of origin and neutralize it.
Halt fighter bomber production.
The enemies of man
None
cannot
shall
stand
survive.
before us.
Terminators ready. None shall survive.
Squad broken. Squad broken.
They's coming this
How
way.
can I serve?
Send the bombers. Send the
We are
knobs.
the
Send the
Emperor's
tanks.
chosen.
Bring all
Squad
this
ever
swing off.
vigilant. Squad morale restored.
It's become a lot harder now to do this.
The Emperor protects. I fear no evil, for I am fear incarnate.
Under the battlefield awaits. Faith is our shield.
I am ready to serve again.
Under fire.
Shit.
Where you need us most. None shall survive. Even in death I still serve. I shall end you. I am ready to serve again. We await your command.
I love how nice they are, just floating there and letting me kill them.
Make way. Command me. None shall
The
stand.
battlefield awaits. The fallen shall
Even
be
most
forever
other
remembered
enemies, we
as
won't
the
be able to
Emperor's
break their
finest.
lines like this.
While the enemies of the Emperor still
If I
draw
was a
breath,
guard,
there
what I
can
would
be
have done
no
is I would have
peace.
just
We are united in his service.
I am the instrument of his will.
I would have probably picked another way of going about
Under
doing that
fire.
anyway. Oh, I would have used the artillery.
Deep striking.
In all fairness, deep striking in front of him would completely fuck him up. If that's a
us most.
The trick is to hit them with big shiny hammers until
Where
they're
do you need
alive
us
again.
most? Where do you need us most? By his glorious name.
Okay.
The Emperor's finest reporting.
The Emperor protects. Praise the Emperor.
Drop that guy there as well.
Faith is eternal.
Okay, so we got a pretty cool.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. The Emperor's finest reporting.
Land Raider deployed.
And now we have the Grand Poobah of tanks, the Land Raider.
His will be done.
Not better than the Predator anyway. Predators are.
Marine squad deployed.
At last, back to war.
Land Raider armored transport here.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Okay. That in mind.
At last, back to war.
What is your order?
Predator
What are your
deployed.
needs? Yes, my lord.
Let us.
Faith is eternal.
No
Let us push
servant
on
of the
to our
Emperor
final
shall fall
objective.
if I can help it.
I could keep on going
My
and take
powers
over all
are
the
yours
stuff in
to
the
command.
south, but that's just dragging it out.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. Yes, my lord.
Yeah, sure, go
I
for it.
follow your commands. The enemies of the Emperor shall be
Awaiting
destroyed.
orders.
Yes, my lord. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
This is
The
what we like
enemies of
best.
the
a whole lot
Emperor
of
shall be
flashbacks.
destroyed. Squad broken! The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. Under fire! The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
During the main base.
I've had enough of yous. Now my boys will show you how it's done.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. The enemies of the Emperor
The
shall be
Emperor
destroyed.
protects.
Okay, fire and laser beam. Never get to fight Gorguts in this one, do you? He always runs
Under
away.
fire!
More sluggers!
Squad
More
broken!
sluggers! More! More!
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Squad morale restored. Under fire!
Predator tank here. Predator tank here. Approaching target. Death has arrived.
Yes, my lord.
Rally squad!
Stay vigilant,
I
brothers.
am ready to serve. Again.
Fear denies faith. Yes, my lord. The fallen shall be forever remembered. Fear denies
Jesus,
faith.
wind outside my window right now.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Under fire.
Land Raider, armored transport here.
Apothecary here. Squad broken!
There we are. Ah, it's there. If I felt like I was rushing it a little bit, frankly I was. I'm getting tired, I'm beyond hungry. Not that I can actually eat anything. Actually no, I can get some. I can at least get some toast in me. With a cup of tea.
I've had enough of this.
He is just so pissed off today.
Come on, boys. Let's get out of here.
Love how he walks, waddling away. This episode was particularly low energy, I have to say.
Orcs. The Blood Ravens found as great a challenge in the Rocklaw Mountains as any they had ever faced. First was the difficulty in assailing the mountain stronghold itself. Second were the tactics of the infamous war boss Gorguts, whose prowess grew greater with every campaign he fought and survived. As great as the challenge was, the Blood Ravens proved themselves matchless soldiers, undaunted by any foe. After overcoming the Orc hordes and laying waste to their ancient enclave, the Space Marines proceeded to hunt down every last Orc they could find in those mountains. There was only one blemish in the Space Marines' otherwise flawless execution. Gorguts himself somehow eluded their grasp. Some reports attested to a crude rocket which took off at the battle's end, while others claim the blast was a timed bomb, closing off a tunnel entrance to cover the Great Orc's escape.
Womp womp womp. Alright. We didn't even lose any of our guys. Sweet. We now have the... What's the perk? The vast population growth. You can now... Garrison populations automatically increase every number of turns. Yep. Sweet. So... let's save over this file. Quit. And again apologize for this lackluster ending. Oh God, I really am out of it today. What does that say? His power came from some great reservoir of spiritual life, else it could not have been so universal and potent. But the majesty and beauty of Lang W, which he clothed, was all his own. Neat. Probably need some context for what I just read there, but cool. Thank you so much, Gob, for keeping me company. Thank you anyone else who popped in during the chat, during the stream. I actually gave you 2 hours of content there. I didn't expect it to be that much. I am running on fumes. I didn't realize just how wrecked I was. In fact, had I known between the technical issue I had to deal with earlier and my mood now, I probably would have done a stream earlier, like a few hours earlier, on something else. But I'm all out of sorts right now. I guess I'll just call it a night, or a day in this case. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. If you liked what you saw, first of all, really? Alright, if you liked what you saw, remember to give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. If you're not subscribed, hit that notification bell. Please join the Discord link down below, along with our Streamlabs and my email, should you wish to contact me about anything. You'll find my Gmail down there. I will be back on Tuesday. So I will be doing the running stream. Jesus Christ. Low energy indeed today. Whoa. Right. Well, I'm out of there. So see y'all soon. Very good picture of America in the background. Right, I'm out. See you all Tuesday. Bye.